available at 0249.
Media 1, red 5.
Go.
TC 110 north at the 10 might be worth looking into. Hello everybody, wipe your lens, look at those flares. Ha, that's not my lens, Bubba. That's not my lens causing that. Sure, I'll wipe my lens. Probably made it worse. It's not the lens fault. It's the windshield's fault.
Red 5, did you hear about
and maybe the lens fault. Look at that.
their structure in Torrance at all?
No, I did not. Negative. I wish I did.
I just saw Steve at the Slosh. He's out tonight, so I told him I'm out of there. And he asked me if I was going to the structure, vehicle in the structure in Torrance. I told him no. And I dipped out.
Copy. Anyone know where the vehicle into a structure in Torrance is? Hi everybody, how are you? Brian, I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Good morning to you, or wherever you are. It's morning for me. It's 2:49 a.m. What camera do you shoot with, or is it a secret? It's not a secret. I've seen a little bit of your car on one of your videos. It's an old retired police car. No, it's not an old retired police car. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Thank you. Fixed it. What happened? What's up? Look at those lights. Yeah. So, hello Australia. I have a Sony PMW 300 and I've added some things to it. So when you Google it, add stuff to it. No, my police car is not a police car. It's a work car. I call it my race car. My car only had 107 miles on it when I got it, which means it was never in service. It was bought to go in service, and then they changed their mind and gave it back to the... Give it back to the dealership, which I was able to buy it from. You cannot buy brand new police vehicles. Like Ford Explorer makes a police vehicle, you can't buy it brand new. Dodge Charger makes a police vehicle, you can't buy it brand new. You can buy them used. All of my Stringer vehicles were retired somethings, whether it was, you never want to get a CHP vehicle. No, never get a CHP vehicle. You always want to get a detective unit if you can. But Crown Vic, all four of those were retireds. And my first Dodge Charger, it's a long story, but it was driven by police, but it was never put in police. It was never used for getting bad guys. It was in Detroit, and that was the vehicle they used. So when the boss and the guys went to Detroit to go pick out the cars they wanted to use for police cars, they let them drive these, not on a test road, just in between the hotel and here to there and that. And that's my first one. And how many miles did that thing have on it? That had a low number also, like extremely low. What was it? Like 14,000 miles? 27? It had very little. But anyways, enough about police car talk. All right, man, you asked your question, I answered it. I'm not gonna answer weird questions, except that Sony's work great at night. Okay, I'm glad you're there, LT. Good to see you. What up, Giovanni? Yo, JJ, Georgie D. How was your pizza this afternoon? Didn't have pizza. The wife didn't want pizza. She went and got us El Pollo Loco. And I had chicken. And my chicken and beer was good. Happy Thanksgiving, Laura. What's up, Detroit? Uh-oh. Bummer, 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 bummer. Hey, what's up, Canada? Hello, Canada. Been a slow night. Well, Austin, I'd say so. I got out not too long ago. I haven't got anything myself. And if I look at what we've fed tonight, let's see what the team has fed. Apple Valley Minivan versus Donut Shop. Nothing so far today. There's some earlier things last night, but we haven't fed anything big today. Chris Costello, yes. Sometimes I do see some nocturnals. I do. Aloha. Aloha. What kind of mobile radio do I use? I don't know. Kenwood, I guess. It is time to find a story. Yes, Towmaster, it is. Right now, I believe there's 3 of us out in the city. Got one covering the north, one covering the south. That's me. And then one covering the middle. When it comes to LA County. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Burp, burp. That's me on burp. Yo, what up, Scott? Oh, I mean, yo, what up? No dabbing allowed. Good morning. Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Doot, 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 doot. All right, let's go get something. All right, I'm just gonna give you guys a word of advice right now. Don't ask me questions about my radios. See what happens when I try to answer them? It's not worth it to me. I'm not a radio head. I'm not a technical guy. I don't care. I was being nice. But Towmaster, he asked me what my mobile radio was. And I'm guessing he means the one I'm talking to my team on. That's not a Spectra. That's a Kenwood. And I'm not going to talk radios anymore because I hate talking radios.
Media 198, CHP has it cleared.
Bullshit kebabs. Copy.
Yeah, I got you. I was going to this overpass to shoot down on it because there was a car still stuck in the lane. But, it was like, thank you.
I'm talking on my Kenwood radio. Do you find that Loud Labs could expand into other markets? Yes, I have found that out. Midnight was a half a bottle of whiskey ago. Scott, get ready to open the horses up and run. Right? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. It is also 3 a.m. here. Well, 2:57. I'm up watching Stringer stream the riots in Paris live right now. Wow. Wow. Any plans for a new tattoo? Lawrence, yes, the wife and I are probably going to go get some marriage tattoos here soon at some point. But for right now, what I have to say about tattoos is the older I get, the more they hurt. And the older I get, the less time I have for selfish stuff like tattoos. Tattoos are very selfish, just like people who work out. People who work out, very selfish. They're only doing it for themselves. Same with tattoos. Tattoos, very selfish. You're only doing it for yourself. So, the older I get and the more children that show up, the less selfish I become.
All that. Roger, stand by.
My stream's real exciting, isn't it? Look how exciting that is. Real exciting. Much happening over the last week? Sam, probably, but I've been gone. There's a drunk dude at the McDonald's drive-thru. He hasn't moved in a couple minutes, and he ran over cones when he got there, and he's passed out in the drive-thru right now. My car goes fast, Hunter. That's all we need to know.
Red 5, medium 1.
Hey, that's me. I'm Red 5. Go.
Did you hear an address on that Rampart?
Negative. I'm not listening to LAPD tonight. I'm in sheriff's area, so I turned them off because you were out.
Copy. It happened a while ago, but it sounds like the guy might not make it, so I'm just gonna go shoot the scene. I mean, it happened a while ago, but I'll listen.
Copy. And don't forget, it is weekend news, so there's no time frame on anything.
Copy.
Here's an odd question. Has a cop ever been asked you for being a person of the press? Yes and no. I've been doing this a long time, and I've also had a mouth on me when I was younger. I mean, I know I do now, but I've tamed it a lot. So you get a young cop and you get my mouth, absolutely they give me problems. But cops treat you the way you treat them. So if you're cool to them, they're cool to you. The problem is when you're cool to them and or when they're not cool to start with, there's no winning. Some of them don't like us. Like I've said before, I think I said this on the last one. Younger officers and deputies, they're not too fond of us until they get older and figure it out. The older guys, they don't mind us there as long as we know what we're doing. But if we're new to the scene and we're just walking around everywhere where we shouldn't and we're just getting in the way, they don't like us. Luckily, I've been doing this a while and I get recognized, even before the show. And now with the show, it just helps out tremendously with the police and fire department knowing who I am and having access. They can kick you out at any time, but it must be 3 o'clock. I hate those things, what they do at 3 o'clock. I hate them. So every night it's a new, but it could also be one of these, you know, we can get along or we cannot get along. It all depends on everyone's mood and the scene and the situation. If it's a shooting scene, they tend to be a little more, oh. If it's an accident or a fire, they're more like, hey, what's up? Oh, did you see that over there? Did you see that over there? So it all depends on the situation. Toastmaster, you don't know why I'm using a Kenwood. That would be funny. I mean, besides that, I'm talking to my friends, or I guess my co-workers, but there's no particular reason why I used Kenwood except that was the one available. Matthew, it all depends on what you get, when you get it, and where you get it. And you can send it to me at scott@loudlabs.com. You're a police officer in Cleveland and you have a good relationship with the area stringers. Right on, sir. Appreciate that. And I'm sure they appreciate it too. My guess is you're not new to the game. When you were new to the game, were you fans of us? but then it took you a minute to realize that they're not out trying to get you do wrong. They're actually out there trying to get you be the superhero you are. That's how I look at it. You should write a book. Cynthia, it's been thought about. It's been thought about. But do people read anymore? I don't want to write it. I don't want to write a book that I'm not even going to read. But it's been thought about. I have some stories. I have some stories. Do an audio book. I do one every night. I'm on page 24 or chapter 24. Yeah, footage of Dutch incidents not very good for America. It depends on what it is. If it's rioting, absolutely good for America. It all depends on what it is. It really does. Hi, Natty. Thank you for totally loving my videos. Thank ya. Good night, Lieutenant Jack Boot. What happened to the LOUDLABS YouTube show? Well, Casey, I was chasing somebody else's dream, and it's turned into this now. So we'll call this the LOUDLABS show. One of the reasons why I want to call it the LOUDLABS show is because I had a whole bunch of t-shirts. I had a whole bunch of t-shirts made, and then once the LOUDLABS show went away, the shirts were like useless. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna call this loud stream LOUDLABS Live. And so now the shirts kind of work. But I was chasing somebody else's dream. I spent a lot of money on that studio. I spent a lot of money on equipment, and I didn't get anything back except the satisfaction of having some good conversation. This stream cost me $0 to do and produce, and I'm getting a lot more back than I got back from something that I put a lot of time and effort into. And now I put 0 time, 0 effort into this, and it's coming back way more than something I put time and effort into. So that's what happened to the LOUDLABS show. No, Paul, I have not had a busy night. Been in the game 20 years. That's why you're cool with the area stringers. I know they're doing their job and we need to move them. Just yep. No need to be a douche about it. Unless they're a douche, sir. If they're a douche, then obviously you're a douche. Back to them. Gotta be careful how I do my words. How's Howard doing these days? Howard's fine. Scott, how much you want for a shirt? I'll probably wear it. Well, if you're chasing me down to buy a shirt, I know you'll wear it. Don't worry about it, Hunter. I'm not selling shirts right now. Just finished watching Coen Brothers Ballad. Ooh, how is it? Good flick. Should be up. Yep. I wanted to see that. I did. I floated by it. I just finished Narcos, and I didn't want to. I was wondering what to watch next on Netflix, and I actually watched Trevor Noah's thing, but I watched it on purpose so I can fall asleep. He has a soothing voice, and with comedy, you don't really have to watch. You can close your eyes. So I watched Trevor Noah last night as I was falling asleep, or 2 nights ago. I don't remember what it was, but I do want to see the Coen Brother thing. Yeah, Narcos Mexico is pretty good. Have you watched Prison Break? No, I did not watch Prison Break. You're from Georgia, but you'd still wear it. Well, duh. I would too. I don't like these noises. Go away. I will be safe out here, Magic Disaster. Thank you. Thank you for caring. Boop, 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 boop. What happened to Todd? Life? Todd wasn't built to be a stringer. That's what happened to Todd. Have you ever watched Shot in the Dark? It's also on Netflix. Yes, I have. I have watched Shot in the Dark. Now you're just being funny. Unless you're talking to somebody else.
Catch 95, spot 116, seizure, 156.8, South Silver Street, 6-2 copy.
This parking lot's boring.
$2185, 21 XL39 code 6 West Hills Hospital.
Brian Daly, did you watch Stringer's LA yet? Have you seen the prequel to Shot in the Dark? If you've seen the prequel, then yeah, I guess you don't have anything else to watch, considering, or in this realm of the world I'm in. But if you haven't seen Stringer's LA is the reality show we did back in 2007, 2008. And 2008, 2009. You can find it on this channel. It's on the YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel. Alright, LT Vids. The fact that you have to ask, you can probably answer your own question. There's a reason why you're questioning it. If you knew the answer, you wouldn't be questioning it. And the fact that you're questioning it should tell you something. Brian, yes, there is, but it was like 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. It's the prequel, which is weird because you're going to see me working with Howard at RMG News. Did we merge? Or were we already merged and then we broke apart? Jake Gyllenhaal made you. No, actually, he didn't. I've been doing this since the year 2000. That movie came out 14 years later, and I was researched for the role. They took lines that came out of my mouth and wrote them into the movie and put them in Jake Gyllenhaal's mouth. So let's just say I made that character. Well, actually, it wasn't me. It was the director, writer who made the character. But thanks. Thanks for trying to troll me. Good luck. Look at my teeth. They're so perfect. And if we're gonna get to who made me, my mama and daddy made me. Nighthawk was inspired by Scott, guys. Come on, Nighthawk. Nighthawk. What's Nighthawk? Was Nighthawk the Chicago? Was Nighthawk the Chicago? They had a pilot. Their pilot made it on TV. Pilot never got picked up after that. Where's Stringer's LA? Brian, it's on this channel. The channel you're watching me on. The LOUDLABS news channel. Just put in Stringer's LA. You don't even need to go to the channel. Just in your search, put in Stringer's LA. You'll find it. Jeff Sessions made you. I don't know who that is. I think I'm being trolled. Aww. Aww. Trolling. We're gonna go trolling. Ah. Do I gamble? Grandmaster Beat. I don't. Every day in life I gamble. No, I'm not a gambler, but when I do go to Las Vegas, I'm definitely putting 100 on red, and then maybe 200 on red, and then maybe 400 on red, and then maybe 800 on red, and then 1600 on red, and then just keep going until I get my fucking money back. Oh, sorry about my language. But no, I don't gamble. Like I'm not a guy who's like, oh, I need to go make a bet right now. I don't know how to play cards. I mean, I know how to play 21, but if you don't play the rules when you're playing in Vegas, people get mad at you. So I stay away from that. I play the outside at the roulette table. And if I'm with somebody like a date or my wife, I don't know why I said date. Probably because my wife and I haven't been to Vegas in a while together. We went to the honeymoon. But anyways, if I'm with my wife or a friend or something and we want to do and we want to chill for a minute, then maybe I'll buy a color and sit in there. But mostly I play the outside. I don't play craps. Hey Scott, good morning. Good morning. I have never gambled other than with my 25 cents for candy when I was 13. That's not gambling. I do, I hate the word I mean, when we're golfing, we'll throw some money on the par threes or, you know, lowest score or something like that.
3437. You can 55 on this.
Philly 67, close 6, Figueroa and 55th. Paparazzi 14-8-27, 14-8-27, unknown travel 1516, Lincoln Boulevard, 1516, Lincoln Boulevard at Aurora, Alabama, over 9119, code 3-114-15.
Sam, I don't know the best Vegas casino anymore. I don't spend a lot of time there like I did when I was younger.
On 1.
I've been rolling through Vegas since my teens. I remember when they used to have across the street from Caesars on top of O'Shea's, they had dollar hot dogs, dollar Heinekens. No matter what age you are, that's a great deal. Drivers suck everywhere. It's not just here in LA. Scott, what do you do to bring your adrenaline down after chasing all those events? That's easy. Beer and golf. Beer and golf.
Was on a unit should be declared receive and address. Receive and address. Suspect is a male Hispanic.
Is it safe down at Venice Beach at night? Not really. I mean, it depends. If you're there with your friends, yeah. If you're there with your family, you might not want to take your family there at night. A lot of people doing, they're not violent people, but they'll get violent. There's some homeless down there. There's some drum circles. Ever been to Gold and Silver Pawn Shop in Vegas? Yes, I have. I got myself a Chumlee shirt. I also bought a... What did I buy there? I bought something there, but yeah, I've been there. Tim, you're a golf type? You look like a pool type. I played pool for the past week, every day. And no, I'm definitely a golfer type. I'm not a pool guy. I know how to play pool. There's always been a pool table in my family since I was born, so I know how to play pool. I play pool with my son a lot. My six-year-old son, he learned the rules of pool. Him and his sister made up their own rules. And then I went down there and I was like, no, I'm going to show you the rules of pool. You can use your hand. I'll use the stick. So he learned the rules of pool this past week. It was great. So eventually he'll put the stick in his hand, and when he does, he'll already know the game. But I'm...
West 123rd Street in South Vermont, code 3, instant 0535, RDC 31.
I'm definitely a golfer. Definitely a golfer. The speed limit depends on, I guess, where you're at in the city, but anywhere from 55 to 75, depending on where you're at in the, I guess, the county. I won't say city. And Ninja Escape, if we've learned anything, we've learned don't judge people by what they look like. How do you feel about the app Citizen? Hasn't bothered me yet. I know my New York guys don't like it, but it hasn't bothered me yet. It's not going to bother me. Did I buy anything on Black Friday? I did. I actually did. And I can't tell you what it is because those people listen, but it was a birthday gift. It wasn't a Christmas gift, but I did buy something yesterday for my son who turned 7 on Wednesday. Ninja, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm a smart mouth. Or, as they used to say in the 70s, stop being a smart aleck. Stop being a smart aleck. You're such a smart aleck. What's up, Caroline? Good morning from the UK. But it's not morning for you, is it? It's morning for me. Grandmaster B, yes. I think, I don't know. I would think so. I think, I don't remember. Yeah, I guess. It's 0.17 a.m. Damn.
They didn't hear any shots fired. We're trying to get further from the DR, but they're very, the CCD is very close to this location, and they didn't hear anything. 1161. The address is London?
What's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing? Not very often, Sam. Not very often. Because most of the time, if I have my camera in my hand, the people that you would think would yell at me are watching the same thing, and you really can't say a fire's fake or that kid that's bleeding right there because he was shot is fake. So not often. It has happened though. I love it when the drunk guy's like, fake news, and I'm like looking at him, I was like, does that look fake to you? Go about the tea off season, horse, he puts his golf and turns his head and bells his head, but he says that was real nice. He says, well, I've been married for 20 years. Took me twice. All right. All right. All right. Both parties fled the scene. That's called a hit and run. Both parties fled the scene. Whoop! Whoop! Is that a mega hat? Does it look like one? That's what sucks. That's what really sucks about America right now. If you fly the flag, people think you're a Trump supporter. Can't you just be an American supporter? Is it bad to support America right now? Especially if you're an American? Like, if you hold an American flag, the first thing you think of is, oh, you're a Trump supporter. Like, dude, that's an American flag on my head with a red stripe through it. Where did you get MAGA from? And you can't make it great again. It's been great since it started. It hasn't been the best, but it's been great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
RNDT malfunctioning. If you could just show us NAV.
Uh-oh. 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 It must be 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. They write up kids for putting a flag on their truck? See, that's just stupid, man. That's stupid. have you run into any celebrities when out stringing? Kind of. Depends on where you're stringing, but I did paparazzi back in the day. Hey, thank you, How Josie. I did paparazzi back in the day for 3 months. I did it for 3 months, 2007? 2008? I don't remember, but I did it for 3 solid months, day and at night. And what I learned was paparazzi is not for me. The reason I did it was I like a challenge. I am a cameraman in Los Angeles, and I was raised with movies and TV, so I know what people look like. So I learned the game, did it. There's 3 different ways of doing paparazzi. You get a tip, you follow, or you do your route. And I jumped into it strong my first week. So yeah, I've run into celebrities. I don't like doing paparazzi. I don't like traffic during the day. I don't care about bothering people. I have a camera, I got a job to do. That's how I look at it. But during the day, you could follow them and film them, they don't even know it. But at nighttime, you got to be face to face with them. And I'm a video guy, so video is how I do better video than I do stills. And in order to do video well, these days, you got to ask them questions and they got to talk to you. But before those days, you didn't quite have to have them talk to you. But I did, because that's where I came from. I came from the world of filming people asking them questions. But yeah, I've run into celebrities doing my job, but not many celebrities hang out in South Central. So it depends on where you're hanging out and stringing if you're gonna run into people. Yeah, Brian, paparazzi is very lucrative. Did I learn anything as a paparazzi that is useful now? Absolutely.
14 to Spain, 14, 1217 West 109th Place, cross the below.
Without knowing paparazzi, let's say I get Tom Cruise being put into an ambulance. Just with my news connects, I can only make so much, but with the paparazzi connects, sky's the limit. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad I'm your favorite. Scott, why not join TMZ to be a reporter? Because I got my own thing going. I don't want to work for somebody. I hate hitting record for other people. I can't stand it. It's a pet peeve. Somebody asks me to film something for them, I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to be responsible for somebody else's thought or for somebody else's, like, go hit record yourself. Scott secretly works for Howard. Nah, that's not true at all. Excuse me. I'm not interested in Streamlabs. I'm not here to accept people's donations, so if they want to donate to me, cool. And if YouTube takes it, cool. Like I said, I'm not here to grab people's donations. I appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hoso Josie.
Engine Patrol 44, draft fire. Southwest 5 North Arrow Highway.
Hey, Tollmaster.
We're getting updated information about the actual building itself, for the parking structure next to the building, and that you're going to need a key to gain access.
Tollmaster, thank you for the 60 cents, from what I understand.
Media 1 en route, DUI traffic.
Have you ever considered that you are doing is somewhat chasing the Reaper around town in a game of cat and mouse? Nope, never looked at it that way. I look at it as missing the shot or getting the shot. My life has well, now that I have kids, it's different, but my life was all about getting the shot, even before I was a stringer. That's why I'm such a good stringer, because my life before that was don't miss the shot. And the kind of shot before I was doing and not missing was fun stuff, kid stuff, teenage stuff that I was doing in my 20s and part of my 30s. There used to be a time where you can make a living breaking things if you recorded it correctly. Now that those days are over. You can't make money breaking things. Let's put it this way. I sold a pilot to MTV, and in my pilot I had a, what did we call it? I think we called it a bashing budget. Was it bashing budget? No. Was it bashing budget? I think it was a bashing budget, meaning there was a certain amount of money set aside for each episode if the episode was to be, or if the series was to be picked up. It wasn't picked up, and the reason it wasn't picked up is because that is the same year they bought my pilot and they bought Travis Pastrana's pilot, and we all know what MTV chose. So, and for obvious reasons, we were not Travis Pastrana. What we were was basically, it was called Brothers Fitzpatrick. It was Jimmy and his 3 brothers, and there you go, JJ. It was Viva La Bam, but with motorcycles. That's basically what it was. It was Viva La Bam with motorcycles, but these kids didn't do stuff to their parents because their parents would beat the hell out of them, and they also had respect for their parents. Bam doesn't have respect for his parents. He does now, but he didn't back then, no matter what he says. He respects them, but he didn't have respect for them, if that makes sense. These kids, well, they're not kids now, we're all adults, but the Fitzpatricks have respect for their parents. So you might be able to find it somewhere on here. I made a Todd, Scott, and myself, we made a 7-minute pitch to MTV. MTV bought the pilot, yeah, MTV ordered a pilot. Then we went and made the pilot with Original Media, I think it was, at the time. Brian Flanagan. Flanagan, if you're watching, it's been a while, man. Hope things are well. But Flanagan felt very strongly about the Fitzpatrick family show. Flanagan, Fitzpatrick, do you see why he got into it? So it was a great experience, but yeah, we had a bashing budget. You used to be able to get paid to break things, and my friends weren't the kind of guys that go, hi, I'm so-and-so, I'm gonna do this. They just did it. And I had a camera in my hand, and I sensed it, and I caught it, recorded it, and made a video called Crazy White Boys.
Medium 197, 98.
Kim. Yeah, matter of fact, I couldn't find anybody to give stuff to earlier today, so I gave all, well, not all, I gave all the shirts that fit the man, the homeless man. I gave him a bunch of shirts and some money and some water, but I do it all the time. I have merch on me now. The only sizes I have on me is large, XXL, and XL. I just have XL and XX on me. I drop merch all the time. Episode 23, the last one, you can see I dropped merch to that dude. Did the cameraman from Shot in the Dark ever annoy you? No, because they're professional. And they weren't cameramen, they were cinematographers. Big difference. I'm a cameraman. Those guys were cinematographers. And no, they did not annoy me at all. They knew what they were doing. Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much. I was parked at a parking lot, and I said, if anybody's in this area, let me know. I'll drop some shirts. Nobody said it, and I go, well, there's a homeless dude right over there. So I asked him what size he is. He's like, I don't know, medium or large. And I was like, well, how about both? So I gave him all the mediums and all the larges I had in my car. You don't make a Tesla into a work car. I see where you're going with that, but oh, just kidding. Ah, gotcha. Warmth for the winter. That's why I gave him the large, because even if he is a medium, he can put the large over all his other stuff if he wanted to. Layers. Layers is key, man. That's the key to being warm, guys. Take it from a snowboarder. The key is layers. Layers, layers, layers. Kim, I feel like you're the title of a story every time you type. My guy is working right now in that area. I believe Kyle's up there right now. What is the worst scene accident you ever had to film? I don't know. What's the craziest thing you ever done? I don't know. One of the funnest things I've ever done was skydiving. Not so much my favorite thing, but it was one of my I don't know my craziest. I don't consider that thing crazy, but it was fun. And one of the reasons it was the most fun. So we go to Elsinore. I think Scummy went with us. Colin Morrison was there. Jimmy was there. Who else went? Scotty Stevens was there. Anyways, we went jumping, and obviously it was my first time, so obviously you're tied to somebody. And we went up, and as we were going up, he's like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna put our arms here, we're gonna go like this, we're gonna go to our side. And I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean to our side? He's like, to our side, you know, it makes you go faster. I'm like, I can put my arms to my side like Superman? He's like, yeah. I was like, I don't care about any of this turn, this, any of that. I go, I just want to put my arms to my side and be Superman. So we were... So we're on our way up, and he's telling me all these things, and then I find out we're the last. He's like, we're gonna be the last guys off the plane. So everybody jumps, then we jump, and the way he jumps is he kind of does a backflip. So he does a backflip, and then the plane.
En route to Restaurant Depot on Jefferson.
41, McCormick and Round, Kaiser.
And so we do a backflip, and then the plane goes down. So I'm doing a backflip, diving with the plane. I'm looking, and I was like, wow. Actually, I'm looking like this, but I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So then we straighten ourselves up, and we both put our arms to the side and just head straight. No this, no arms out, trying to do this or anything. So we just put our arms straight and just dive bomb the whole thing. He opens the chute. He has to loosen my legs because of the circulation, and I didn't like that part, but he assured me we were fine, and obviously we were. So we land. As we land, everybody else starts landing after us. And I was like, hey man, weren't we the last ones off the plane? He's like, yeah, but you Supermaned it the whole way. It's like, you beat everybody down here. And I was like, I wasn't racing, but I was with a bunch of people who race, and I won. But yeah, that's my skydiving experience, man. It was awesome. As soon as the guy said, put your arms on your side like Superman, I was like, hold on. Hold up. So yeah, I was the last one off the plane, but the first one down. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I mean, obviously physics, but I was like, why is everybody coming down still? I thought we'd be the last ones down. He's like, dude. What's the most naughty thing you pointed your camera at? All right, I see what you're getting at with that. So I'm gonna say this. It's not so much anymore, but back in the early 2000s, if you had a very nice camera, people asked you to do two things with that camera. The two things they ask you to do is shoot a wedding or porn. And my answer to both of those is nope, nope, nope. I am way too immature to be shooting porn, and I don't want to be responsible for the most important day of your life, your wedding, not porn. I don't want to be responsible for the most important day of your life. And like I just said, man, I don't like hitting record for other people. So I don't do porns and I don't do weddings. Wow, excuse me, I burped. I do that sometimes. Vehicle blocking lanes. Well, can you give us a little more detail, please? Come on. Dana Duh, Cowboys fan. No action yet. So how was the game last weekend? Janet, if you're talking about my kids, which I believe, hopefully you are, game was good. If you're talking about football, Rams won. So I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about my son. It was good. It was good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. They won. And it was cool. He's now done. And he doesn't start up again until March. Or April, March. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to put him in dance in between now and March, 2 days a week, hip-hop dance. And not the kind of dance where you go there and you're just practicing for a recital. I did that with my daughter and I didn't like it. All they did was practice the same 5 minutes for 6 months. That's not cool. So I'm going to put him in a hip-hop dance class 2 days a week. Keep him active. And also take him to the batting cages a little bit here and there. I've done music videos before. Where'd you go? You asked that question. Kind of. I've kind of done music videos before. I've done videos that involve music. And if YouTube will allow me, I don't think they will, but I'll put up some links for you. There's one or two on YouTube. I know YouTube will let me use that link, but I'm going to Vimeo right now, and I don't think they're going to let me put a link on there. But for some reason, it's not coming up. But if you go to Vimeo and just search LOUDLABS, you'll see like 8 videos we did back in the past. They're all art related. We made art videos with music. Well, you're rude. Champs are the Rams. It's looking like it, man. They're coming up. They're coming up. Punk rock stringer. You might like the slot car racing. I think my little brother. He probably would. He probably would like the slot car racing. Well, you're watching Shot in the Dark right now? Right on. What's the difference? That's weird. That's really weird. Stop being so mean.
29, difficulty breathing. 3120 North Fraser Street, apartment X, across from Garvey Avenue.
All right, it worked. So if you guys want to check out some videos that Todd and I did back in the day, Todd is the same Todd from Shot in the Dark. Todd's an editor. That's what he was before he was a stringer. He's an editor. I'm a cameraman. Todd's also an artist. That's Todd's art that you see in there, and that's why this company is called LOUDLABS, because of Todd's art. So you can check out those videos. I think there's 9 of them, is what it said. All 9 of them I recorded. There's some obvious stuff I didn't record on the shuttle project, as you can tell, but for the most part, I recorded everything, and Todd edited everything. Todd and I are 2 completely different editors. I know how to edit too, but my editing tells a story, and that's because I'm a cameraman. So I know how to tell a story with my camera, and I know how to tell a story with editing. Todd gives you eye candy. He just makes your eyes go, oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Todd will entertain you with his creativity edits. I will tell a story. So between me telling the story and Todd's edits, that's what these videos are.
Video 1, 97, 98, for wrong restaurant to go somewhere else.
You're in Norwalk. I'm kind of near Norwalk, guys. That's kind of where I am. What does Todd do now? That's a good question. I think Todd is working with his girlfriend's dad in construction. I know he's working with his brother in some construction. Then he went with his girlfriend's dad, helping run his business. So Todd's in the construction game right now, using his hands, being a man, like Todd is. Todd's a man. Sitting here, getting in little piss fights with kids wasn't for Todd. Todd was gonna kill one of you guys if you weren't careful. So he had to get out of the business before he strangled the competition. He's not as forgiving as I am. I understand the game. I know how it works. Todd didn't. There's only one question my family has a long time that Jeeps have shitty handling because is this true? I don't want to buy one. Ninja Escape. If you get it, don't raise it. They have a high center thing of, I don't think it has anything to do with the axles. It has to do with the height. Don't raise it. Whatever size wheels it comes with, if you're going to change the wheels and rims, just make it the same size wheels and rims. Don't go bigger. If you go bigger, that's when you flip out. Who wants to be in Bakersfield? Whoever's in Bakersfield. Frazzled cat. Any chance you're a extra large or double extra large? Hey, what's up, J. Cole? Good to see you back. Center of gravity sucks. Gravity does
Video
suck.
on stage 10 and 10 freeway at Fairfax.
Oh, that means I can move. He's at 10 at Fairfax. That means I can move. I can make my way more closer to South Central. Copy that. Frazzled, that's all that there is in my car, but that's not all there is in life. I have others at home. But in my car is just XX and X. Yeah, but where are you at, Kern? Where are you at, Kern? Or wait, you're not Kern, you're Nern. Where you at, Nern? Good morning, boss. You confuse me. Indiana, you're far, Nern. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drop you a shirt. It sounds like I need to go find an energy drink or some coffee. Somebody's getting tired. Somebody's getting tired. Where should we go? Where can we go? What's open? That's a new one. We'll go there. No, that's not open. bang time. Nope, 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 no bang, no bang. I might start my night off with a bang, but I'm definitely not gonna drink one of those in the middle of it or towards the end of it. No, no, no. Yes, I know 7-Eleven, duh. I'm just trying to think in my head which one I want to go to. I have certain rules when I work. There's certain places I won't go get food. There's certain places I won't get gas. These are just rules that I made up, and they've been working for me so far, which is really funny. I'm gonna tell you, I broke a rule once. I was hungry, and there was a call at Vermont and MLK, and I forgot what drive-thru is right there. I almost want to say Popeyes. There's a drive-thru there. I just wanted a quick bite to eat. So I went to the crash. The crash was nothing. I went to the drive-thru, and as I was in the drive-thru, the car behind me decided he didn't want to be there anymore. So he reversed it, and I was like, "What do you want to do? What do you want me to do?" The guy got out of the car and he told me what he wanted me to do. And the guy was big and obviously lived in the area. So I backed up and laughed at myself, because that's what happens when you break your own rule. There was no reason for me to go through that drive-thru there. The only drive-thru I go to if I'm in South LA is the one on Fig near USC. That's the only place on Jefferson, and between Jefferson and Adams on Fig is the only place I'll go get fast food if I'm out that way. Gas, there's only a few places I'll get gas. But there's rules that I have gone by, and they've got me this far. I do like coffee. I do. Coffee's probably healthier for me and safer, but I can't. I don't enjoy sipping anything. I down everything I drink. Doesn't matter what it is, I just down it. Can't down coffee, but I can down energy. Does the bang drink make you jittery? If you don't have anything in you to eat, yeah. And don't drink it all at once. Uh-oh. Thank you, Christy.
Incident 344, RD 1244.
Thank you.
Our parking lot.
Where am I going? It's a good question, Scott. Where are you going? And we're off. We're off to go get some energy. We're not going any place. We're not going to a story. But we're open to a story. Ooh, it's real quiet in here. It's never good when it's quiet. There we go.
Engine 103, spot 50, Caesar, the Shell gas station, Paramount Boulevard, Washington Boulevard.
27 Roger. United Domestic Line 022 East 105th Street. Code 10-603, ID 238.
Are you 567?
2125 C21, have you right?
Engine 33, KDLS 44219, North Sixth Avenue, across the West Avenue, Jacob.
2140, they're now 11377 Burbank Boulevard, code 205 7630, Station 38.
Come on. Make some noises. Not those noises. some noises. Make some noises. Where, oh, where are the stories gonna be? Oh, where can you see? Oh, where are the stories at? I don't know. Let's go grab a map. What are you guys doing this weekend? It's Saturday. What's your Saturday and Sunday plans? It's not like I can read the comments, but I'm just making conversation, guys. Don't hate me.
Engine 360 LS, 3926 East Olympic Boulevard, across from Indiana Street.
State of verify your location.
Very close to my sister.
Wrong suspect. That's... I hate when they say that. I hate when they say that. So LAPD has a thing, man. LAPD has a thing where if the suspect doesn't fit the description, they say wrong suspect. But it's not even suspect. If the person fits the wrong description of the person they're looking for, they say wrong suspect. Which to me says everyone's a suspect. I don't like that. I don't think that's cool. You should say not the suspect, wrong person. But by the fact that you say wrong suspect and it was just a stranger walking down or somebody in the public and you said wrong suspect, that means you're looking at everybody like a suspect. That's the one thing I've always not liked about LAPD's dispatching, how they call the guy the wrong suspect. I don't know about that, man.
You can cancel 3863. With SY 161. You can handle that. If you give them a response to our location for the DC area. Quentin Squad 161, difficulty breathing. 43 7 West 137th Street, Unit B Bravo, across from Hawthorne Boulevard.
4108 Del Rey Avenue, suspect male, white, 24 years, black sweatshirt, gray pants. Post yours in a 608 already 1453.
37140 47th Street East of Walmart. Pharmacy alarm. Covered smoking. No man responding. No contact info 637.
Hospital with RA 27.
Well, that was embarrassing. My wife has my card. I have other cards, but they're not on me, and I don't carry cash. And the card that I was using, my wife grabbed it for, well, lunch and dinner. Because we've been gone for the past week, so we need to go grocery shopping. Well, that sucks. Huh. And I gave all the change I had to the homeless dude yesterday. What a bummer. Huh, I guess no energy then. Boo! 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 someone donate. No, donating's not going to help my situation right now. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all your comments and helping me how to buy things, but I'm 43 and I've gone this far. I'm good. Thanks. I don't want that technology on my phone for obvious reasons. I'm good. But thank you. Just because there's a way to do something doesn't mean you need to do it. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you need to do it. I'll give you a perfect example. Instagram TV.
I'm down family dispute, 1635 East Imperial Highway, 514 or the 1837.
Ooh, yucky. Come on. Focus. Come on, focus. Alright, then don't focus.
Roger.
20, rescue HFDS conscious, 1480 West Avon Park Terrace.
It's real dark in here. It's real dark in here. It's real dark.
And Fenwick, 50 vehicles with blind Jeep Wrangler, calling PR.
Towmaster, I heard you the first time. I got you, buddy. Thank you. I'm not near Orange County.
Unable to contact the informant or GP in code 420 terminus.
I gave all my change out yesterday to the homeless dude.
11, 11, come in. A black Wrangler following a black Toyota Camry. Your visual vehicles.
90 under the influence of narco.
Janet, I carry water also in my car. I just gave my water to the same homeless guy I gave the change to. I'm not thirsty. I just want energy or coffee. That's all. That's all. I got about another hour, maybe hour and a half. No, Frazzle, I'm good, thank you. And I'm actually in the city of Norwalk right now. Where's it at, Towmaster?
Hey, Dem, unit, down 523 at Awanda, apartment 12, incident 599, RD 1794.
They all want to get away. That's why they run. Near the 91 in Anaheim. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Well, if it takes the 91 west, let me know.
R16, are you clear?
Limit 17 also be about 189 West Regis out the center station on Mission Area 2. Today, handle the TC call. Bye bye. And R16.
Go ahead.
Henry 86027.
11, do you have eyes on the PR vehicle of Black Toyota Camry?
Come on. Camera doesn't want to work, sorry.
Hey, Roger. 415 man was following the PR. The PR had seen PD at the Ross parking lot and then returned back to that location, stated that he was attempting to buy PD down. Do you see a black Camry, and is it still being followed by a Jeep Wrangler? Also, units of station 256 advised to code 4 of the 273.5. 415 verbal only is code 4.
Alright guys, I'm on the 5 north at the 605. It's behind me. As long as he doesn't take the 605, we should be fine. If he takes the 605, I'm going to miss it.
6749 Cleveland Street. To make a scene 3, location for search. 4090, good.
Female available for search.
Hey, Pacific View, I need
They're either doing a felony stop on the freeway or going real slow because it's behind me. 2 subjects running on north. That means they the pursuit stopped. It's right behind me. That's a bummer. The freeway's now stopped and I can't go backwards on the freeway, but they've stopped the freeway now.
817, 11895, 11817.
I'm looking at the lights, guys. It's over here. You're not going to be able to see it, though. So, whatever, it stopped. And I can't go backwards right now, so. Helicopter just showed up, one at gunpoint. Yeah, it's over. So I missed it.
Can I get heavy duty total response to Hunga and Burbank for an international box truck that's model 4700? It's going to be approximately 35 pin long. Show me around, please.
1679, Roger. 3.
I have a light too, man. It's cool.
This is 7 UPR from your 415 group at Marville and Huntwood. Intersection 52. Oh, hi. Are you able to respond to that location? Or does it need to be reached?
RC 12, because the Parker suspect in Ralph 15232 Sherman Way. At CPS code 10-67. 49.
We got PD looking like a mile away from it. Those guys didn't run that far that fast. Lock my doors. I'm on a freeway. I'm good. And they're nowhere near me.
Here's your BDW suspect there now. The now code 3 suspect is chasing after the PR. Rock as he's running southbound on.
Yeah, there's 2 helicopters overhead. I'll get off the freeway and drive by it and go back, but it's not a news story without some good visuals.
What's the unit for the code 3 call identify?
And Ninja Escape, to answer your question, that's the only job that I would take in this industry, working for somebody else. That would be a cool experience, but at the same time, they're going to want me to be there at a certain time, and I don't know if I want to be there at that time. So I have given that one some thought, but I really enjoy working at my own pace, doing my own thing, not having to listen to anybody. It's a story if the dog catches the suspect on camera. If the dog is just bitten or eaten, I mean, it all depends on the situation, and it's a 459 suspect, so it also depends on what they stole.
Victim is inside the Weston Bonaventure on Flower Street.
Or possibly stole. It's not a 211. 211's armed robbery, so it's not going to be... Orange County has a lot of armed robberies right now. Gas stations, 7-Elevens, subways, things like that.
Incident 624.
Also, PSV suspect on a bicycle. Can we get an airship on a western approaching Exposition?
J. Cole, if it's a celebrity, absolutely.
If possible, D70 suspect western approaching Exposition.
Suspect there dash 428 North Parkway. Behind the location in the alley, 2 male and nose wearing darker clothing. Moderate comments for additional participants at 630-1569.
Suspect in an alley, 735 Independence Avenue. Suspect male, black color, blue backpack, and code 2 and 0635 order 781. The area.
20, collision moment, pedestrian. Southbound 5 north of Imperial Highway, number 3 lane.
Oh, wow. All right, so now it turned into a story. Vehicle versus pedestrian, southbound 5 at Carmenita. That's where the crash was. One of the suspects were hit by a vehicle. So now it's a story. And we happen to be southbound 5. But they're going to close everything off right now. Oh, man. I'm going to get stuck on the freeway. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. There's no way around. No way around. But Carmenita is 4 miles away. That can't be the same suspect. Vehicle versus pedestrian on the 5. Now we're stuck here. Now we're completely stuck here.
Red 5, you one.
Go Red 5. I'm at the 5 and 605.
Copy.
The suspect possibly got hit. It's very possible, but they just shut the freeway down and now there's nothing I can do.
Okay, Davey, bye. Yes, ma'am. Rancheck 49. Can you contact the informant and check on the name of that gas station? I don't think there's a Circle K on that log.
So they're still looking for suspects. That's what I see, everybody. Yeah, I'm screwed. So it's not really a story that they got away, but now that somebody possibly got hit by a vehicle, that's a story. If they're just gonna sit here as a parking lot, then I'm gonna go do my job. Not yet. Not yet. No. All right, we found it. They're gonna open up the lane. I'm not missing anything except CHP being heroes. But they need to open up a lane for the fire department.
Injury 188 East 35th.
There's no shoulder here. The suspect was struck. Suspect was struck. But they gotta move the cars. All right, they're going to right now. Here we go.
From the Imperial Highway off-ramp, going against traffic. Metro Engine 87.
They're actually telling us that they're telling people to go against traffic right now, but they're opening up a lane. So this is gonna get real bad. It's gonna get real bad right now because people are gonna enter the wrong way, and CHP is releasing the #1 lane. So this isn't good.
Can you contact the informant ready to track before we're gonna need that site? There's a way to get to the apartment complex.
Go, 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 go! They're gonna close it. Hurry up! Might be too late. Oh!
From your station, you might have better eyes on it. This is just what the CHP dispatch is telling us.
No one's getting in front of me. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
6441.
Go, 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 go!
Status 6441. 031 Pioneer Boulevard.
Hey, just a heads up, fire's telling people to go the wrong way, just as you released us.
Go, go, go. 441, you've activated your e-trick advisor status 6441.
Robert, 1 second. Now, back there, release.
Stepping out. Give her a minute.
We figure out the correct location.
You might be misplaced. You might just be rechecked.
Hey, thanks, Towmaster. I owe you one. I obviously don't listen to OC Red for reasons, and thank you, Towmaster. Appreciate it. I owe you one. All right, guys, let's go look at a suspect. I'm in front. Absolutely not. That would be against the law. All right, the reason I'm not pushing where I can and cannot go, one, she was really cool. Two, I already got my shots. I got my shots from when traffic was there and I was underneath, make sure I'm not recording. And I got my shots where I was underneath the vehicle and you can clearly see the suspect / victim. So I don't need to push my issue right now. Once the fire department gets here, I will get a little closer, but there's no need for that right now. I have what I need for the story. Once he's transported, then I need to get a shot of the vehicle that they were being pursued in. Once I grab that shot, I can get some traffic, and now I have a story because he got struck on the freeway. If he didn't get struck, it really wouldn't be a story, but we got good stuff. And luckily they're doing construction, so I have this whole area right here to walk amongst.
600, I copy all. Flaring off the number 3. 600, flaring off the number 3.
Thank you for the energy drink. It's amazing how quickly your adrenaline goes up without energy as soon as you get on a call. So yeah, this is a good call for us. It's not a clean sweep. It's not a sweep type of story. If we would have got the guy hit on camera, then that's a sweep national type story. This is good for a few hits. The truck driver's coming out right now. I'm wondering if he's the one who did it or if he just drove by it and stopped. Fire department's showing up right now.
That's 10 in front of them.
Okay, go ahead.
That's 10. With Marshall Hamlet, 600, give me 21 on my cell phone, please.
83 is 600, would you get a chance? 1021 is 10 on his cell. 600, I copy. 600 copies.
Sorry, Robert, 1 for the log. Fires 97 on the northbound side.
83 Robert, 1 a copy. Fires 97 on the northbound side.
Southbound side, guys. Southbound side. Not northbound, southbound. CHP is working on that dude, man. Good job. they're looking in the wheel well, so it was definitely the truck driver that hit him. Don't worry about me. No, nobody's dead yet. That's why the ambulance is here. He's definitely going to be critical condition, but nobody's dead yet. And it's a pursuit suspect. There was a pursuit suspect out of Orange County. They stopped on the freeway. One was taken into custody at gunpoint and 2 fled on foot. One that was fled on foot jumped traffic and was hitting the northbound lanes by this big rig. And I don't know if he was dragged or not, because how'd the big rig stop so quick? Not exactly sure. But the other suspect's out here floating around somewhere. But they're about to get ready to transport this guy. Now, they're not taking their time. They're doing things right. This isn't the thing you want somebody to rush you on. Having you sit there or having you sit in the ambulance doesn't make a difference. They're going to work on you just the same. Same supplies outside of the vehicle, same supplies in the vehicle. They want to make sure, I mean, obviously there's more stuff in the vehicle that's connected to the vehicle, but they want to make sure everything is safe and secure before they transport them. Suspect or not. The thing about the fire department doesn't know the difference between a suspect and a non-suspect. To them, it's just a human and they fix it. So even if it's a suspect who just killed 3 people, the fire department's gonna go in there and save them if they can. That's their job, that's what they do. All right, he's being moved right now. Darn it. Sorry, guys. It's not the best, but it's gonna do for right now. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew, that was fun. Hopefully we didn't have any competition. I didn't see anybody here on the freeway, but that doesn't mean I didn't have any. They could have been on the bridges and stuff like that. Alright guys, that was fun. I hate all this. Go away. Just go away, dude. Such a joke. Here, go look right there right now.
Agent 28, Squad 49, 6 ALS, 14035, Oak Street, front of Watson Avenue.
Agent 14 LA.
Red 5 back in the vehicle.
Editing.
We're on level 2 looking for you.
Copy that 0449.
Metro Fire from Engine 63. We're still standing outside.
What's up, guys?
Over here with
Do a little bit of editing right now.
There's nothing here. I'm on contact house.
That was interesting. That's a story.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Suspect struck. That's what we're gonna call it. Suspect struck.
Yeah, I got it.
Engine 63, we'll call back again.
Is this the story of the night? No, it's not the story of the night. I don't like this light. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to take any questions till after I'm done, or read any comments until after I'm done. I kind of overshot it, but that's fine.
Run, I'm not sure, because it sounds like the informant just called now, and it sounds like someone hit his car. So if it's a vandalism or if it's hit and run, just go overnight and get PHP.
That's not nice, dude. You don't hold it. You don't want anybody to die. You're apparently heartless, or you only care about money. Uh-oh, am I getting pulled over? I'm pulled over, guys. I'm busted. He's gonna get me. Guess I don't need these anymore. Whatever. He's come to say hi to me? I can't tell. Nope, didn't think so. But now, I don't need that, because I got protection. I'm protected well right now.
Meter 197.
Ooh, Media 1's on his way to something.
5425, double, 870 East Grand Avenue, across from Town Avenue.
83. LAPD is waiting by their vehicle.
Sorry, copy. We're on our way out to meet them.
What are you? 6841? So 6841. 6841. 6841. 46. 41 to 46. 41 to 46. 41 to 46.
Go ahead.
41. 41 to 46. Shift. I hate you, man.
10 for a copy.
So 38, 39, 40, 47, 48. That's all fine. We're not. You know what? Let's not. Undo. Undo. Let's just do this. There we go. We shouldn't be doing that. It would just be easier to do this, right? It would be.
Your Venetrain Clarity wants to play Clarity Orange Citizen.
Facts.
Oh, is that you here? Hernandez.
Mazda. Coming back with the registration of process 546. Liability to
Suspect struck. Boop, boop, boop. Right? Right.
Copy that, sir. Thank you.
11-24-18. Suspect struck. And start. Now we go over here. I am gonna have to say goodbye to you guys in a little bit. Ooh, sorry, Wendy. I'm in the middle of a story. I just saw that you said something, but I didn't get to reply to it. Sorry.
My name is 81 King.
Down investigation 63 resident 647 back lane. Get the Embassy Suites. 8425 Firestone. Across Berkshire. 6-year-old male, room 227. 63647.
Randolph Street, Constitution Avenue. Setting me to arrest you. Heather Glenn, attention. I'll take you to the 927. Well, back.
Damn. I guess I can probably just say bye now, right? How long have we been going? We've been going an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm not mad at saying goodbye now. Just makes it easier for me. No, actually, I'll send it out and then no, I won't. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. I will be back on, it's already Saturday. I'll be back Saturday. I'll be back Saturday or early Sunday. I don't know, but I will be back. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. Towmaster, thanks for your help. Appreciate it, guys. Later, losers.